Some guys can just say the perfect thing at the perfect time and spin a dying conversation with a girl from failure to success. Little secret though? They're doing one simple thing that very few guys do or even know about. And you can start doing it right this second. Want to know what it is? Learn how to talk about her emotions. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who the heck wants to talk about their feelings? Psh, come on, you want to say cool shit like James Bond, down your martini, and have her dragging you back to her place faster than you can cancel Pornhub Premium. Well, as fun as that sounds, it doesn't work like that in the real world. Women are emotional. And here's the thing. You're emotional too. All your decisions, preferences, personality quirks, they're all motivated by, say it with me, feelings. And when you share this with her, you begin to connect with her on a level that she rarely experiences with other guys. One that gets her to like you for you. In dating, this is the holy grail. Because we associate people, events, and really everything with emotions. Think about it. Do you remember what you had for dinner last Tuesday night? Probably not unless it was your birthday or something emotional. But you probably remember what you were doing when Michael Jackson died or when Donald Trump became president, if those things were emotional events for you. So whatever your intentions, dating exotic women from around the world, falling in love with that woman in the cubicle across from you, or getting laid more than our good pal Joey Tribbiani.
I was gonna wait until the end of the night to kiss you, but you're just so beautiful, I don't think I can.
You're gonna have to spark her emotions. To start, there are two simple things that you can start doing right now. By the way, man, if you're not subscribed to this channel, click the subscribe button right now and ding that bell notification icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos to help you meet, attract, and date your dream woman. The first is to simply start asking open questions instead of closed questions. You need to start doing this immediately. These are questions that have to be answered with more than just a single word. When you keep asking questions that can only be answered with a yes or no, the conversation with her doesn't make her feel anything and it doesn't really go anywhere. These are called closed questions and you should try to avoid them as much as possible. Trust me, I was the biggest offender of this back in the day. Did you like that film? No. So what do you do for work? Banking. So, do you come here often? Yep. See how these closed questions are dead ends? If you've ever been there, then you know how shitty this is, and it feels like you just have nothing to talk about. Instead, ask questions like, what did you like most about that movie? Why do you love or hate your job? Or what's your favorite thing about this place? These questions not only lead to more in-depth conversations, but they start making her feel the stronger emotions within these topics. So if you want to start having great emotionally charged conversations that turn you into the next Casanova, then remember, you need to start asking open questions. By the way, if you have any questions for me, make sure to follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to help you out. All right, let's get back to the video. Try to ask questions that begin with what, why, or how. This will help open up the conversation to its more emotional substance. In fact, it's almost always better to ask a girl about how she felt about something versus a logical, boring question like, how long have you been doing that, or where did you do that? This can turn an otherwise boring, please blow my head off type conversation into interesting emotional content, which brings me to the second emotional level, relating. Relating is like the equivalent of going Super Saiyan. It brings your dating power through the roof.
This is a Super Saiyan.
And has her wondering where you've been all her life. I don't care if you want to fall in love with a Playboy model or have a threesome with your biology teacher, whatever your goal is. Relating is one of the most important dating superpowers that you can have and will turn you into the kind of guy that she can't stop thinking about. So, what is relating? Well, it's simply connecting to what she said, but specifically to the emotions. So let's say, for example, she said she worked in a soup kitchen and you happen to have worked in a soup kitchen as well. So you could relate based on that commonality, which is great, but if you dug deeper and you found out that the reason she got into the soup kitchen was because it made her feel a lot less selfish and it made her happier, you could actually relate to this emotional core in your own way, even if you never worked in a soup kitchen. You just talk about how something else you did made you feel those same emotions. This is how you have something very profound in common with women even if you don't actually do the same things. By relating, you acknowledge that you feel the same things as her. In other words, that you and her are the same kind of person deep down. Cue the Disney music, the doves, and true love at first sight. Jokes aside, man, this is really powerful and can change your dating life forever. So if you take dating, sex, or relationships serious at all, you need to learn this. By the way, man, if you're a smart guy and you know YouTube videos are great, but they're not going to transform your dating life, and you actually want a coach, a mentor, someone to personally help transform your dating life, then make sure to apply for a free call. There's a link down in the description for a free breakthrough session, and we'll see if you're a good fit for our coaching program. All right, let's get back to the video. Before I really understood how to have emotionally charged conversations with women, most of my conversations were super boring because they were just an exchange of information. Like we're just trying to gather facts about each other, which was not only incredibly lame and boring for her, but it was also boring for me. So, do you like this bar? Neither of us felt anything, but I wanted the conversation to keep going because she was really attractive and I was young and my penis made most of my life decisions for me back then. This made my dating life suck. I wasn't enjoying myself. Even when I felt like dates were going kind of well, I still just felt really lonely. When I finally started connecting with her on a more emotional level, my dates became way more enjoyable. The girls began to like me for who I genuinely was, and the sex became a million times better. Because duh, it's way better when you and her actually connect on a deep emotional level and actually really like each other. Now, some girls you might not be able to relate to. Maybe emotionally, there's still nothing really in common. So great, don't pursue them and move on. Which is always the right thing to do, no matter how nice her boobs are. I mean, why would you waste time pursuing and interacting with someone that you feel nothing for, and they probably feel nothing for you? What are you, the Terminator? Don't do it. Now, I want to be very clear about something. Relating isn't something you should ever fake. It should always be genuine, or you're just wasting your fucking time. When used properly, it will skyrocket the connection and attraction between you and her, but when you try to fake it, you just come off as a weirdo creep. So if you're thinking about doing that, you need to sort your shit out first. Don't be a psycho. It's pretty good life advice. Relate to the girls that you can genuinely relate to on an emotional level, and you'll have a great dating life. And you'll build insane connections with women and have a great dating life. On top of her liking you for you, all the good stuff in dating and relationships is emotional. Connection, chemistry, intimacy, fun, and of course, yes, sex. So light some candles, pour yourself a bath, and let's get in touch with your emotional side. And look, man, the best way to work on everything we talked about in this video, relating, asking open questions, and just building a deep, intimate connection with a woman very quickly, the best way to do that is through practice and role playing. Sure, you can go out and approach hundreds and hundreds of women and go on hundreds and hundreds of dates, but that's going to be really hard. It's going to take a long, long time. And quite frankly, most people give up and they progress very slowly because women that you approach aren't going to give you feedback, but my team of female coaches and the models that we bring into our workshops will give you feedback, and you can role play and practice connecting with women on a deep emotional level over and over again until you can connect with her and spark instant attraction with her almost effortlessly. So if you want to see if you're a good fit for our coaching program, then schedule a free breakthrough call right now. There's a link down in the description. We'll hop on a call and we'll assess your situation, figure out what's not working in your dating life, and then see if we're a good fit or not. And then if we are, then I'll see you at a live boot camp, and your dating life will never be the same. In fact, your entire life will be completely transformed from this moment forward. And look, man, before you start getting into really deep emotional conversations with her, you gotta make sure you're talking with her a bit first, as you gotta build up to going deeper later. I mean, you wouldn't just jump into sex without foreplay or kissing, right? It's no different here. So if you don't understand how to have a good conversation with her, then make sure to download my free conversation cheat sheet. There'll be a link to the right of the screen at the end of this video, as well as down in the description. Download that right now, man. It's absolutely free, and it'll help you know what to say when you see a beautiful woman that you want to go talk to, and even what to do and what to say on dates, so that your dates will go a lot better. And if you have any questions for me, make sure to follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to personally help you out. And finally, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. Click that bell notification button and leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know what you thought about this video and what other videos you'd love to see me create. I want to make videos for you personally. My name's Matt Artisan for The Attractive Man, and make sure to watch the next video down below this one.